Today I'll be talking about thermodynamics and diving into the basic concepts of thermodynamics and kind of what rules that thermodynamics follows and how it can be used in our world, and then basically where the word comes from in itself. And to fully understand where the word comes from, we have to go back to ancient times, and to go back to ancient times means to go back to ancient Greece. Now, the two words that make up thermodynamics are thermo and dynamics. Thermo comes from the Greek word of therme, which means heat, or it could also mean energy. And then the second part of thermodynamics, the dynamic part, comes from the word dynamis, which is equal to power. So literally the word thermodynamics means heat power or energy power, and that's basically what the field studies, is those two things. Now, there's many applications of thermodynamics. One would be in the combustion engines that we use in our cars, and then also the way that we use combustion to then power our spaceships to go to the moon. We send probes into outer space. There's many applications to be done in this retrospect. Another application is electrical energy for heating. That just means like the baseboard heaters that are in their typical homes, and just using this to then keep ourselves warm in the winter. And a third application is then solar energy, which would then sometimes use the more experimental use that we use to power our homes and some other applications. How it works is sometimes you get a complicated system of, say, combustion engine. And a combustion engine in itself is a very complicated process when you look at it in a small scheme. But if you can look at it as one huge system, which we like to do in thermodynamics, it becomes much easier. And the only thing we're concerned about in this thermodynamic analysis, the energy that goes into the system, and then also concerned with the energy that happens to come out after the conversion, and this comes out into work, and work can be power or heat, or there's a conversion of energy, say from electrical to then a heating application, which is basically how it basically. Thermodynamics follows three universal laws. These laws dictate how energy behaves and how it interacts with the world around us. The first of these three laws is that energy cannot be created or destroyed. Therefore, all the energy to ever exist is already here. We just have to find a way to make it useful to us. The second of the laws is that energy can be transformed, such as in your baseboard heaters, they take electrical energy and they transform that into heat energy. Energy also moves from a point of being the most useful to the least useful. Now, the last of these three laws is that useful energy is found in all substances. However, once that useful energy is destroyed, it is gone and it cannot be replaced. This would be like burning a log. That log turns into ash, and then you try to turn that ash back into a log and use it again. And that's just something that just cannot be done. In conclusion, thermodynamics comes from two words of Greek origin, therme, which means heat, dynamis, meaning power. The main goal of thermodynamics is to make our world more efficient and useful. How it works is you take a system and you look at what goes into the system and then what comes out of it. So energy goes in and then work comes out. And then it follows the three laws of the universe that cannot be broken. Energy can't be destroyed, it can transform, and then useful energy, once it is gone forever. This is thermodynamics.